Hi, welcome to day 8 of Connect Life, a purpose-driven life live stream, and today is presented by Steve.
Chapter 8. You were planned for God's pleasure. You were planned for God's pleasure. Really? Just when I read that, first of all, it jumped out at me and I thought, are you saying that I'm just an automated being that God, you want to just use for your fun, wind me up and let me, run across the planet? And it didn't sound right. But then as I took time out and I thought a bit more and I got a bit deeper into it, again, I just realized that, God made me. He knew me in my mother's womb. He knew me in my mother's womb because he allowed me to be there. And that all he ever done, or whatever he wants for me ever since I was born, was just to be with him and spend time with him. And that's his pleasure. And he wants to see that what we do is worship, but worship in terms of when we spend time with God in his presence and understand who he is, the magnitude of him, and that just as we would with our sort of children and grandchildren, want to spend time with them, not to worship him where we actually fall down on our knees because he needs that, just because we fall down on our knees and worship him because he is God, and that's what it brings to you. I very often, when I'm in a church service, the time that we use in musical worship, singing to God, expressing my love for him through that, that's the time that I very often feel really fulfilled as a person, as if this really is what I'm created for. But the idea of taking that into our everyday life, not just when we're in that sort of special time, that when you do that, whatever you do, if it's in work, when you just look for justice for the people that you work with, for the people that you should be serving, perhaps if you're in a position of responsibility, that you're standing up for them. Or if you're a teacher, in the way that you teach and what you teach. And if you care for somebody, all these different things of work and whatever you do in life, whether or not it's through art or any sort of creativity, through music, or whether it's just you're repairing somebody's car, but it's done for the bettering of our society. And in that way, it's worship to God. And so I take from this chapter that everything we do is for the pleasure of God. And the way to do that is live our lives in worship to him. And not become the part of things that, that it is all about me. No, it's not really. It's about God. And when we learn that and when we put that into action, then our lives become fully fulfilled. And we have a purpose to our life. So I'll take from this chapter that worship isn't part of my life. Worship is everything that I do in life, if I do it to the glory of God.
Thank you, Steve, for your thoughts today. God bless you. Have a great day today, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of your week.